to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some brand new decals from Nail Sugar. I do love a new decal release. So we've got 6 new designs to be showing you today. These ones are baby shower decals. I think these are incredibly cute. Also, the decals that we're going to be using today, look at all the different, like, I don't know what you want to call them, different like images. They're so cute. You get so many different decals on a sheet as well. These are hearts and stars outlines. I don't know about you, but I'm rubbish at drawing hearts. Nope, stars. I'm rubbish at drawing stars. So these are going to be an absolute godsend. Love them. Brilliant. And then we've got some abstract animal print decals. Look how many you get on one sheet. And look at all those different animal prints. The ones up with the leaves are really cool. Abstract animal print, yes. By the way, these are all on the website now, on Nail Sugar's website, and you can save 10% using my code NATMUG10. Stupidly, I didn't turn these around, so I don't know what these ones are called, but they're like sunflowers with animal print petals. They're so cool. I really want to do a set with those next week. And then we've got these ones, which are like sunflowers but pink. I don't know. Maybe they're not supposed to be so. I don't know what they are because oh no, I haven't even got them in front of me. So I can't tell you, but the title will be on the screen anyway. And then lastly, we have got these boho rainbows. These are really cool. These remind me of kind of like February autumny nails when you I feel like people use a lot of nudes in February time and sort of autumn. So yeah, but I mean they'd be great for all year round, not just yeah. I love it. So these are all of them. I'll link the decal section of the website down below, and I'll add the discount code as well so you can save 10% when you order. Right, for this set I'm going to be using, these are full cover tips from McCart, I believe. I've got some Madam Glam gel polishes. I've got baby blue, which is very apt, perfect white, and the boardwalk. That is those. I've got some my craft scissors. I can't find my nail scissors. I think someone might have pinched them out of my drawer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out all of the different decals that I want to use, all the different images that I want to use on this set. So I'm just going to snip them off of the sheet. And then once I've done all of them, what I like to do is I like to just snip, like you can see here, I'm just cutting away any excess, and I like to get as close to the image as I can so that I've got like no excess decal, because sometimes it's the more you have, the more wrinkled they get sometimes, if you know what I mean. You'll know what I mean if you've used decals, but these ones are pretty darn good, I should say. So I'm doing 3 nails that are white. So I'm doing 1 coat of perfect white, curing it in my LED lamp for 30 seconds, then applying my second coat, curing it for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to use a stamper to place the decals on the nail. So clean the stamper with a lint roller or a bit of sellotape, whatever you've got. Put the decal upside down on the back of the stamper, or on the top of the stamper. Put a little bit of water on the decal. You don't need much, just a little bit, and it will start to soak it up. And then after a few seconds, probably about 20 seconds, the decal will just slide. Look, I'm literally sliding off there. I just didn't even realise. And then if you've got any excess water on the stamper, I just like to brush my finger over it. But if you've got dirty fingers, don't do that, because you'll stamp it onto the nail. Yeah. So just be careful if you've got, no, I don't mean dirty, I mean like you might have a bit of fluff on your finger or something, and it will end up on the stamper, and then it'll end up on the nail. But yeah, we're putting all the different images. I've done 3 on each nail, and I'm putting them in like random places on the nail. And we've got a boy one and a girl one. And then on the middle of this, I tried so hard to get this nice and straight. And look at it. It's wonky. And I couldn't move it either. I didn't want to move. So I was like, oh well, we'll just have a little wonky decal. It's fine. I've got blueberry bonbon and marshmallow sprinkles. These are glitters from the Candyland collection, which is amazing. I would recommend you getting the whole collection. I say recommend you getting the whole collection. You kind of have to get the whole collection because they're not available separately, but they are well worth it. And instead of, normally I would put a layer of base coat on. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some base coat on the nail where I want a little bit of the glitter, because sometimes I find that I'll put base coat on and it has a habit of shrinking, and I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do it all the time, but occasionally it will. So what I've decided is I'm just going to put a little bit of base coat where I want the glitter, and then hopefully it won't shrink. And also by doing it this way, I'm not adding another layer to the nail, so it won't make it bulky. Do you see what I mean? And as well, if you do that and then it shrinks, it ends up you know, like lumpy bumpy, and I just cannot stand a lumpy bumpy nail. I do like a nice smooth nail. So can you see I'm just adding this glitter in like little random places. I'm not completely covering the whole, you know, the whole of the nail, just little bits. And I'm going to put another little bit up the top here because I feel like it needs a little bit up there. And I'm mostly using the big glitter, the chunky glitter from this mix, but if you get some of the little fine glitters on it as well, that's absolutely fine. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the pink, but I am going to shoot forward because it's exactly the same, and it looks like that. Ta-da! So that's going to go in the lamp as well. A 30-second cure for those. And then the last two nails, I'm going to do one nail with baby blue and one nail with the boardwalk. So we've got a cute little baby blue and a baby pink. And yeah, so again, two coats. So the first coat, 30 seconds in the LED lamp, and then place your next coat on, and then another 30 seconds in the LED lamp. And then we're going to add some marble to the nails. I love doing marble, can't help it. Gel polish marble, I just love. I'm going to apply, look, on the palette here, I'm putting two very, whatever the word is, very thin lines of white and then of my colour. And I don't want to put masses onto my palette because I'm not going to use it all. I don't want to cover the whole nail, you see. So just a smidge. And then we're going to use the blooming gel, Madam Glam's blooming gel. By the way, you can get 30% off any Madam Glam products using my code NATMUG30, apart from like items in the outlet because they're already heavily discounted. So you can't use the discount twice. Oh look, I stupidly picked up the pink, and I want to put the pink on the blue and the blue on the pink. So I had to quickly put some blooming gel onto the blue. When you put the blooming gel on, don't cure it. You want to put the uncured gel polish onto the uncured blooming gel. Spit it out, nets. And then what's going to happen is the blooming gel is just going to help the marble bloom. It's going to spread it out a bit. So the longer you leave it, the more it's going to bloom. So if I start the blue now, I stuck some of that right in the background. That blue nail is still moving. That gel polish is still spreading out. So what I'm going to do is, I will in a second. I will pop that nail in the lamp. Here, I'm like, yeah, it's spread. I want them to kind of not look the same, but I want them to be sort of spread out the same amount. So this one I will just leave on the desk for a few seconds just to let it spread a bit more. The only thing I wish I had done is I wish I'd done this marble in the other direction. You'll see why at the end. And then I'm going to matte top coat these. So we're using the velvet matte top coat, which is my favourite. I love it. And all of the nails are going to be matte top coated. So if you see at the end, or you might have noticed on the thumbnail, the marbles go in the same direction, and it would have looked better if they were, like if one was going top right, bottom left, and the other one was going bottom left. No, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I can't. If you want them shiny, they'll look something like that. But they're not going to be shiny. I love them so much. I love these. They are just, the decals are just ridiculously cute. You need these in your life. I can imagine that these ones are going to be really popular, because everyone is having babies all the time. Yes. Right, so for this bit, we're going to add some little baby footprints, and you're going to need some acrylic or some really, really fine glitter, or you could even use like a white pigment for this. Not a white, maybe like a clear pigment, I don't know. But it needs to be clear, or Yeah, it probably needs to be clear. Anyway, we're going to draw some footprints on. So I'm going to put the pink at the bottom where it says girl. And then we're going to add 5 little toes. They almost, I mean, 5 looked a bit crazy. They're very spread out, aren't they? But I struggled doing it with the brush. Oh dear. And then what you're going to do is, you're not going to cure it. You're going to sprinkle your acrylic onto your uncured gel polish. And then that gel polish is going to suck up that acrylic. If it starts to go shiny again, just pop some more acrylic on. And then pop it into the lamp. Give it a double cure though. The gel polish needs only 30 seconds, but because I put acrylic in it, I'm going to give it a double cure. And then when it comes out, dust, dust, dust. Bit more dusting, dust, 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 and 2 more dust dusts. Oh, and 2 more. Oh, that's about 4 more. Yeah, and then you've got like this embossed footprint. And I really like that. And you've seen, if you've seen my videos, if you've been here for a little while. By the way, if you're not here all the time and you're brand new, welcome. Thank you for joining my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, but you will have seen in the past, I like to do this with like flowers. I particularly like doing it with flowers. So yes, if you haven't seen that video, go back and check it. You'll like it, I promise. Well, I hope you will anyway. And then on the top, we're going to put 2 blue footprints where it says boy. And this time I'm using a tiny dotting tool because I thought it might be easier. It was slightly, but the toes still look quite spread out. But it, you know, it is what it is. It would look weird with 4 toes, so we've got to add 5. Yeah, and again, spread on your acrylic. If the gel polish starts to suck up the acrylic and go shiny, you want to make sure you pop some more on. Keep popping it on until it stays matte, and then you know that it can't suck up any more acrylic. Give it a double cure, give it another dust, 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 and then that is that now done. Ta-da! And then I was sitting here thinking, does it need some crystals? Possibly, maybe. Yeah, we'll add a couple of crystals, and this is what it looks like. By the way, if you haven't already seen my crystal placement workshop over on Facebook, go and check it out. It's only £20. Lifetime access. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Hope you like this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind later, though I'd rather you stayed. God bless. I love you all lots, and I will see you beautiful lot in the next one. Have an amazing weekend.